it here.
All right. Fortress of Lions, let's go, baby.
Your favorite stage.
It is a really cool stage. I'm mostly complaining just for the sake of complaining because I'm old and decrepit and 33.
Yeah.
But I do like the way this stage looks. It's very, very pretty. It hits a lot of the aesthetics I really enjoy. But Java and Fakey taking on Hideaway and BalloonBoy. We'll definitely see how this plays out. Java and Fakey in the red, Hideaway and BalloonBoy in the blue. And so far, blue team, especially Hideaway, losing the stock already. 30 seconds into the game. That's a bit of a tough one, but you know what? That's not too bad. We can definitely recover from this.
Yeah, Java and Fakey got a second at CEO midseason, so they're coming in with a different type of fire. They want to continue their dominance in twos. I think the worst placement they got in twos this last season was a third place, so looking to get this first place underway. BalloonBoy and Hideaway have continued to be a very consistent upsetting threat as they're PR 6 and 7, but still making it into this top 8 winner side, guaranteed 7th or guaranteed 5th.
I'm noticing that BalloonBoy is BBB. What do you think the third B's for?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe his org is B. I don't know.
Best BalloonBoy?
Best BalloonBoy.
Maybe that. Big BalloonBoy?
Are we just going to name B names?
Bogus BalloonBoy.
No, that's the real one for sure. That's the real one. I'll draw the line.
Bogus is when they lose a stock, lose a game, lose a set, but certainly we are hoping that that is not the case here. They do end up in Hideaway off stage a little bit, but Hideaway does recover without too much hassle. And now here we are, everybody on stage. And there you go, Hideaway loses a stock. BalloonBoy trying to answer back, taking out Java, but Fakey comes in to make the save and make sure Java has a lot of extra safe space to recover.
Yeah, Java is on the attack stance, or I think that might be swapped around, but whoever the Java is on the defense stance, so even so having the 4 defense is going to be very important.
BalloonBoy beating up the beat-up BalloonBoy. He's beating up his teammate, dropping the combo in the process.
That's what it was. Okay.
Definitely a little bit rough there.
Yeah.
That was, ugh, you hate to see it, but it is what it is. You got to move past that. And red team, BalloonBoy going to survive just a little bit longer, but not for too much, as the recovery does take out that stock. Fakey also surviving here, but does have 2 stocks on the board, right? They can afford to lose 1 more. And maybe that might be the play, to just get really aggressive here. And there you go, fresh stock. Now you and Java looking pretty healthy for the most part. If you guys can get Hideaway out of here, that'd be huge for game 1.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in as Java, who has quite a bit of damage, but Hideaway in even a worse spot because you are looking to lose that stock very quickly. Onyx having some pretty decent defense, but not nearly enough to survive Jala and this Taya. Nice landing side air to close out that stock. BalloonBoy in a tough 2v1 spot. The down state comes out, the charge as well. BalloonBoy double exclamation points, able to still make their way back to the stage. Java holding that center stage with the axe. Can't really assist in that spot, but just trying to hold that center and make it very difficult for BalloonBoy to get anything going, and that's exactly what's happening now. Can't get anything started. The end light comes in. Java with a double chase dodge. Recovery to disarm BalloonBoy. Fakey looking for that simple tap in. We'll see if he's able to find it. Misses the down light, but Java picks it up with a down light of his own on the sword to close out that game. Very, very clean game. I mean, even though Hideaway was able to hold on to that stock for a little bit at the end, you know, finally a landing Sarah is able to close it out. And red team, I think in the 2v1, you know, the best team in NA for a reason, probably also almost impossible to come back in a 2v1.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely a bit of a tough one here, but we're going to go right back to Fortress of Lions. You know what? Run it back. That's what we're going to see here. We'll see if Aang, well, Aang is the character, Aang and Onyx, but if we can see if Hideaway and BalloonBoy, if they can, you know, find a way to kind of bunker down here a little bit. I mean, it wasn't a terrible game. It ended up only just, like, you only lost by 2 stocks, right?
Yeah.
But there's definitely a couple mistakes that were made. I think one in particular was they had a nice doubles combo going, but BalloonBoy ended up flubbing a little bit, actually ended up started hitting Hideaway in the process. And if they didn't, like, flub that, who knows, like, how much more damage could have been done on the board, who much, you know, like, what stocks could have been taken. There could have been a different outcome. It's small things like that that can, you know, make big plays. But, you know, sometimes you got to be over 2,500 if you want to be able to see that.
That's for sure. I definitely missed that one. Thank you, Skip, for that. Yeah, it's an interesting strategy from Java so far, just playing very supportive on the axe, kind of behind Fakey, who's getting a lot of this damage on the bow, and now you see Java switching over to KO mode with the sword, looking for that downlight, looking for those end lights to either set up some pop-up situations for Fakey to get recoveries, or maybe even extend a couple combos. Nice snare string. If Java hit the second one, could have been very bad for Hideaway, but even right now, it's looking pretty tough for the blue team to come back in this game. As I say that, though, nice sig connection off that Hideaway side air to close out that stock. And yeah, that side sig very punishable.
All right. Beautifully played so far. Blue team's definitely doing a nice job answering back with some things. Oh, big opening on Java. Just ended up missing again, and that could have been something that could have like set them up, potentially taking a stock in the process. They got like a nice combo out of it. Yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, they are still continuing to kind of hunt Java down here, so they definitely have a player that they feel like they can, take some advantage of and put into a really tough position. Maybe they're just more comfortable also putting Fakey in a spot where they can get a 2v1 scenario here. So let's see where it happens. They're just not really able to get anything. Great movement from Fakey, staying elusive in the process.
It's going to be very important to capitalize on this stock lead on Java, who definitely has the lowest defense of all the legends on the screen. Even with the defense stance, still on 4 defense on Java. Very glass cannon-like. Fakey almost getting caught in that end lighter, would have converted into a KO from BalloonBoy 6, so good dodge there. Very important to also for Fakey to hold on to this stock, and the down stick not fully connecting there, unfortunately, even with Java's assist.
Oh, there they go, flying all the way off. And now red team, they were sitting pretty solid for a little bit, but blue team is looking pretty good, especially after what happened last game. Close. No! Okay, you lost the stock, but you took a stock in the process. As you can see right there, winning 3 stocks now. That's a great turnaround from blue team. I love the adaptations they made. Definitely was a little more careful with some of their options, but the biggest thing here was the way that they were able to separate Java from Fakey and get some great team damage combos in the process here. That led to a great 3-stock W.
Yeah, you're looking very, very poised to continue on with this momentum as the blue team, who looked very, very good, especially in the middle of that game as they were able to hold on to this lead and even really capitalize it there. You see Hideaway, because you have an extra stock to work with, and Fakey on the attempt to save, getting stifled by that weapon toss nonetheless. So blue team looking very solid. We're going right back to Fortress of Lions here, as Java and Fakey now need to make some adaptations to not go down in the set.
I just realized something actually in that little stock there where Hideaway ended up ground pounding into the blast zone. There's a chance that maybe because they realize how many resources they're out of, if they hit the ground pound, great, but hitting the ground pound in general just puts you into the blast zone, allows you to respawn, get all your resources back. You have the stock ready available. So if that's actually what Ida was going for, that's a big brain play. I absolutely salute you for it.
Okay, so I think, yeah, when Java's on the axe, very defensive, I think you definitely want to play into that because you just have such low defense. And as I say that, getting the reversal on Hideaway getting caught with that recovery and both. But yeah, I think the Fakey recovery a little bit too overzealous for the red team, and that's going to cover that follow-up. And I mean, it just happened so fast. The blue team now with a stock lead on both players.
Oh, man, dude, wow.
Look at that combo.
The damage they're doing. Okay, yeah, game 1 was definitely a little bit of a fluke for them. They definitely messed up a couple times, but they are on point right now, just stacking up damage, man. I love it.
We saw it in SA and EU, the #1 seed of the tournament, getting upset as late as this round in the bracket. So no #1 seeds of either regions have touched winners finals, and the way the blue team's playing, the red team might not be able to find that either. Okay, Hideaway having to recover there and catching BalloonBoy in the crossfire. Java getting double KO, landing side air and also the end light. But Java once again last stock here. Hideaway landing with the gauntlets, immediately punishing Fakey for stalling around that soft platform. Soft platform will move to the left, so hopefully in an attempt to extend, but it actually just helps the blue team, who gets so much damage. The double recovery on Java, and Java loses the stock. Fakey, the sole survivor of the red team, but I mean, this is just quite
blue
a tough
team's
one.
playing so good right now, man. The switch was flipped. Look at that, man.
Man.
I love it, dude. These combos are great. The pickups they have, too. There's some moments where you're just like, okay, this is like a straight hit, but the other one's ready for it, and they get a combo out of it anyway, man. So much big damage. Dropping that one, but that's fine. You're 4 stocks to 1 here. You're going to close this out, unless you just get really silly. But they get it done there. Game 3 down, man. If I'm red team, I am feeling a certain way. We got to find a way to turn things around here, huh?
I mean, Java and Fakey, they just got second at CEO mid-season. Like, they are the team to take this bracket. And once again, as the curse continues now seemingly into North America, the blue team 1 set away from sending the #1 seed of the tournament into elimination side in the first round of top 8. So this would be exactly the same as we saw with Kaina and Lores in South America. So we'll see if they're able to rally here, or if it's going to be another big upset. As all the regions have been, we might have cursed them this weekend. There's a conspiracy. Maybe the true conspiracy was against the 1 seeds of these tournaments.
Good. Good. We need some new winners. But no, I mean, obviously, that's not happening.
Yeah.
There's no conspiracy against players. The TOs are doing their jobs properly, I promise.
And us as casters, I think we're doing a pretty fair job at the
I
casters.
love to lie, but I'm not lying about that.
That's true.
I've told you a lot of lies this weekend,
I know.
actually, yeah.
I don't know who you are.
All right, but here we go into game 4. It's game 4?
Yeah,
yes,
game
it's
4.
Wow,
Blue
this
team
has
being
just
up.
been going so fast.
Yeah, this bracket's been going extremely fast.
No, I mean just the bracket, just this set has been going so fast.
Dominant games across the board for sure. As we get to Western Air Temple. New stage!
Wow!
We got to change the scenery. As the blue team, I mean, hey, you know, they both got Appa. So
It's so bright. It's so vibrant.
I can see again.
I can see again. We're not in some doom and gloom stage. God. All right, getting right back into this, though. BalloonBoy and Hideaway are looking fantastic going into this game 4, and we're going to have to see if they can continue that momentum here. Red team, obviously, we know how good they are, right? They're good enough to stop, you know, some crazy momentum like blue team has. We're going to see if they can find a way to implement that here in this game 4, and they need to. They don't have another chance here.
Yeah, but something to note, I think the red team very much so benefiting from these soft platforms, at least when Fakey finds activation. But as soon as they get on the ground and get caught with an end light, you lose your stock very quickly. Java trying to hold on here as the blue team, although in red, not as bad. I mean, you definitely could look to potentially extend this lead even farther. That recovery is going to catch Java, but not quite enough to KO. That one defense from the defense stance definitely helping there. Oof, getting caught with that side air as well, doing quite a bit of force, but not nearly enough to KO that riddle as that end stick gets punished, and Hideaway in a great spot to close out that stock with that ground pound, a classic cannon combination, and oh no, another 2v1. Hideaway dropping that side light could have been the end of Java's stock maybe, so the blue team playing very well, and they're already put Fakey on their last stock.
And that's in like 1 minute, like 1 minute, 5 seconds.
Oh, Fakey dodged away. If that was red, that would have been the end of Fakey's winner's life here. That's crazy.
I mean, they certainly could close these guys out in 2 minutes here. All right, I want to see it. 30 seconds. Can you take 3 more stocks? Probably not, but it would be kind of nutty. Can you imagine a way to close out the 1 seed, taking all 6 stocks in 2 minutes?
See BalloonBoy as deep red as red can get, and I mean, it is looking really, really tough for the red team to even get back in this game, closing out another stock. So they're up 4 stocks to 2, but we've seen this before where teams are able to very quickly close out stocks. But look at that from Hideaway running across the stage to capitalize, getting caught with the SIG as well.
Yeah, now we have just passed the 2 minute mark, but man, this is such a crazy fast-paced game just from what we... Look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's going to happen again.
One of them gets a hit, just
it's
opens
gonna
things
happen.
up.
It happened again. The 1 seed is in elimination side in the first round. BalloonBoy and Hideaway upsetting Java and Fakey 3-1. It's happened again. Wow.
2 minutes, 10 seconds.
2 minutes and 10 seconds is all it took. What a dominant game for the blue team.
These guys are sick.
They look really
listen,
good.
when you're going to start...